Hello, and today we are looking at the Gemini jet British Airways Concorde in 1/400 scale. And as you can see, this nice model comes packaged. It's a really nice little presentation box here. And as you can see on the front, we have a nice image of the plane, identical to the one found in the slide. So let's have a quick look at it now. Of course, you can see the model of the plane, the Concorde, and the airline it flew with. As you can see, this is a die-cast model aircraft. It's really nice. Now if we turn the box to the back, you can see another picture of the plane, this time from the other side. Looking really nice again. And some information about what a Gemini jet actually is. But if we turn back to the front, as you can see, it says, look inside. And you can open up, and it has a nice window, so you can see the plane in this box really nicely. So you can have it on display like this if you so chose. Looking really nice, and as you can already see, this is an in-flight version of the Concorde. And then on the lid, we have some information about the plane itself. Here at the top, we have a little history of the Concorde. And down here, we have some specification information, such as length, height, and wingspan of a real Concorde in feet and inches, and then some other information you may like to know, such as its range, cruising speed, registration, serial number, and things of that nature. Well, let's open up the box and have a closer look at the actual model itself. Which pops out really easily. Remove this top layer of plastic, like so. Now this is a die-cast little model, but you should always handle with care, as some smaller parts may be more delicate. And here it is, the British Airways Concorde in 1/400 scale, looking really, really nice. Again, like you see, this is an in-flight version, as the front of it is up, the nose is up. It can droop down though when landed, so the pilot can actually see in front of them. Let's look at some of the lovely details on it. As you can see, it has a delta wing, which is the shape of this body here. Rather than wings sticking out, it forms like this instead. Quite a nice, unique looking plane. And you can see the engines right at the back here and here, looking really nice. Of course, some really nice printing on it as well. If you look really carefully and you squint your eyes, it does say, do not walk beyond this point. Kind of hard to see with this camera at the minute, but if you look really carefully, it does say there. You've got similar printing all across here, looking really, really nice. And of course, with the windows and doors all exactly in the right place, looking really nice as well. And then moving on to the stabilizer, you can see the rudder on it there, looking really nice. As well as an extra little landing gear here. Now if we look to the bottom of the plane, you can see we do actually have some really nice landing gear with rollable wheels, as well as a space for a stand if you had one, so you can have it on display really, really easily. Let's have a quick look at it from the other side. Before we start getting into more of the actual livery details of this plane. Okay, looking really, really nice. Now, as you can see, this plane has the Landor British Airways livery. Now, this livery was introduced in 1984, and it was designed by the company Landor Associates for British Airways. As you can see, it's got a nice blue on the tail with the royal crest there. Looking really nice with the nice red line across with British Airways written on the front. So you know who it's for. Once again, there it is. So you look at the printing under here as well, looking really nice. Of course, it's got a registration of G-BOAA. We'll get back to that soon. This is the Landor livery, which was the livery used before the Chatham Dockyard livery was introduced on the Concorde. So this is the livery that was used from 1984 till the late 1990s. Cool. Again, it's looking really, really nice. Now let's get in quick a little bit about the actual plane itself. This is a Concorde. Now the Concorde is a retired supersonic airliner, and it was developed by the French company Sud Aviation and the British Aircraft Company, which was called the British Aircraft Company, as a joint venture. And only 14 commercial aircraft were ever produced, with 7 being owned by British Airways and 7 being owned by Air France, but 6 prototype models were also built. They were manufactured between 1965 and 1979 and first introduced into service in 1976. However, they were all retired back in 2003, and during their time in service, they were the flagship aircraft of both British Airways and Air France. It was capable of reaching of speeds of Mach 2, which is twice the speed of sound, but due to this, it would create sonic booms, so it was limited to only transoceanic flights, which are just flights over the ocean, so these sonic booms wouldn't disturb the general public. Which is quite cool that this plane was able to go so fast that it created sonic booms. With these really nice, powerful engines, it's a really nice, sleek, streamlined shape. Now, going back to this plane here, as you can see, it has a registration of G-BOAA. Now, this plane was the Concorde that made the first commercial flight for any British Airways Concorde, and it flew from London to Bahrain in 1976, and it was nicknamed Alpha Alpha, probably due to the double A at the end of its registration, and it made its last commercial flight back in August of 2000, and currently you can see this plane today as it is on display at the National Museum of Flight in the United Kingdom. Now, if we quickly go back to the actual model itself, and we look at the actual size of this thing, it has a length of about 15.4 centimeters or 6.1 inches, a wingspan of about 6.4 centimeters or 2.5 inches, and a height of about 3.1 centimeters or 1.2 inches. Just overall, it is a really nice model, part of aviation history, with it being a Concorde, one of the most iconic planes of all times. Definitely one of the most iconic British Airways planes of all times, in a nice classic retro livery. Just overall, it is an absolutely wonderful model, perfect for anyone who is a fan of the Concorde, British Airways planes, or just a general fan of aviation history, as this is a lovely, lovely model, and it's available now from modelcorner.co.uk.